course, at Edmondson Junior College, and that little school folded up and everything. But I've been fortunate enough, Dr. Haney, although I don't have a degree in anything, but I've been fortunate enough to be around and associate with people that are very knowledgeable and that do have degrees. And I find myself sitting here on this stage right now between two young men with doctorates. So I'm blessed to know that. And also to be able to introduce a dear friend of mine that I met some years ago, Bishop Dr. Alvin E. Miller, Sr., who's definitely a great man of God, has written a book and taken on a challenging subject that I know that probably caused the loss of a lot of friends and everything. And I'll let him tell you more about who he is and where he comes from. This is Bishop Dr. Alvin E. Miller.
Bishop, why don't you tell us something about yourself?
Thank you, Dr. Haney and Pastor Walker. My name is Alvin E. Miller. I'm the pastor of the St. John Missionary Baptist Church in Clarksville, Tennessee. I'm originally from Fort Pierce, Florida. I grew up as a migrant child on migrant labor camps in Florida. When I was a child, a young man, I also was a delinquent, in trouble with the law a lot, and I flunked the first grade, was sociably promoted to the second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth grade, as well as the seventh grade. Never went to the eighth grade, skipped over the eighth grade, and went directly to the ninth grade. And so once I played football in high school in Florida, and I went to Eastern Kentucky University, where I received a BA in sociology. Played on the football team there, and we won the 1979 1AA National Championship, and I was A.B. Chevrolet Most Valuable Player. In 1985, I enrolled in the Southern Baptist Theological Seminary in Louisville, Kentucky, and I received my Master of Divinity. And in 1999, I graduated from Oral Roberts University with my Doctor of Ministry. I have spent 32 and a half years in the United States military, Army as a chaplain. I retired about a couple of years ago. And I reside now in Nashville, Tennessee.
And so you brought us this man here today, with Pastor Walker, a man of great esteem, bishop in a church, to talk about, and looking at your background, Reverend, I can understand that you understand where you came from, you understand where you came from, and I think that all of us can say essentially the same thing. And I think it's an encouragement to a large number of young people who might be able to see us this morning, to know that no matter what the situation might have been or might be, that all you have to do is persist. And I think that the two of you represent what we are dealing with this morning, that it is possible to overcome anything, and that there's nothing impossible when you decide to put God in the situation with you. And so what we're going to do, Bishop, we're going to take this first commercial break. And we're just delighted that Pastor Walker was able to bring you by with us, but we're going to take this first commercial break, and we're going to have a 2-minute break, and we're going to come back and we're going to give you 8 minutes. We're going to start off with Pastor Walker, and we'll give you 8 minutes to talk about your book,
yes, sir.
Women in the Ministry, Preach, Sister, Preach, and then that will give us an opportunity during that final segment